Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, amazing viewers. Today's reading will be taking a look at the person on your mind and how this person thinks you are honestly feeling about them. And this is obviously coming from their perspective, so it may or may not be exactly how you are feeling about this person, all right? So keep that in mind, although the energy should be resonating with your intuition. So because I won't be doing an energy check, I do ask that you use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear, to determine whether the pile is sitting right for you in regards to the connection. And only you can do this, okay? So you might need to crisscross the energy, meaning the pile might predominantly come out reverse. And if that's the case, then your person's energy could be in another pile and you've just tapped into your own energy. I mean, that's kind of your perception of your person, okay? So keep that in mind. And without further ado, we have 4 options to choose from today. Option number 1, and this is the Prisma Visions Tarot. Option number 2, we have the Disorder Tarot of Innocence. Option number 3, we have the Zodiac Tarot. And option number 4, we have the OK Tarot. All right, so I will see you guys at your pick. Hello, beautiful pile 1. You guys picked the Prisma Visions Tarot for your pick. This reading will be most likely for more intuitive ones here, because I won't be doing an energy check, all right? So I do ask you use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear, to determine whether this messaging is resonating for you and your connection, because we'll be looking at your person's sort of perspective in regards to how they think you honestly feel about them, how you're feeling about them and this connection. Okay, but again, this is coming from their own point of view, so it may or may not be how you're feeling, but it is how your person thinks you feel. All right, so we will ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile 1 and this connection, the person on their mind. How do they honestly think pile 1 is feeling about them and the connection between them and pile 1 specifically? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed and grateful to be here today doing your reading. All right. So we'll pull a few oracles here. Clear and concise message, Spirit. How does pile 1's person on their mind, think pile 1 is honestly feeling about them and this connection? All right, 2 more oracle packs. And 1 more. Okay, I'll try to do my best to give out messages specific to this connection so you know whether this is your person, your pile, okay? But use your intuition over mine, and if the message doesn't resonate, don't force it. It could certainly be a message for someone else, but the overall energy should be resonating in this pile, okay? And if it's reversed, meaning this will sound a lot like your energy, how you perceive your person, how you think your person feels. If that's the case, your person's energy might be in another pile. Or it could just be Spirit wanting you to review it from this sort of perspective, give you insight in your own sort of perceptions, okay? So what do we have here? We have the Emperor. Don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. Emperor is Aries energy, divine masculine energy. We have the 4 swords. We have the 3 of wands. We have 4 wands in reverse. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And we have strength sliding towards me. That's Leo energy. And we have the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, we have mature woman, socialite, connector, and high society. We have the key with 45. So 45 could be a significant number, or 54 is coming through as well. Okay. 9 is also being pulled through here. And 9 could be the month of September, if that resonates for some of you guys. I'm also getting August. So August, September is pulling through as a season of significance. Could be a birthday and anniversary. Knight of Cups. Okay. And we have rejection. And we have release. Skull and crossbones. I'm getting Scorpio energy as well coming through here. And we have the archway, number 40, or the number 4. 4 is this 4 of Wands energy, which is all about stability and security. Okay, and structure, foundations, and planning. This 4 of Wands is also my 1111 card, which is my twin flame card. So some of you guys might be resonating as this being a twin flame connection. Movement, Aquarius energy with the star, and we have this snake-like looking thing with a hand and a foot. How about healing? Okay, so this energy is coming through actually quite clear to me, but I'm just going to sit here for a second and make sure I've got everything I need. Under the Knight of Cups, we have the moon in reverse, Cancer, Pisces energy. Okay. Okay, how this person thinks you feel. So I feel like this person understands that you feel rejected by this person. That this person was not clear about their feelings and showing their feelings to you. Okay, not necessarily that you weren't sure how they felt, but that they were unclear about how to express or show their feelings and take action on their feelings. So this person thinks that they didn't show up emotionally and take action on this sort of feeling that they had for you. And so you're processing rejection, you're reflecting on this experience. It's been painful, but that you are sort of healing or reflecting and going, you know, sort of into a reflective period here, but specifically because you potentially wanted to move forward in this connection, and this connection couldn't move forward because of this. It fell apart. You guys couldn't come together. And so they see you as someone here who wants to expand and move forward in your life and grow. And so they see you here as somebody who was willing to devote yourself, you know, devote yourself in a practical way here. This is wife energy, somebody reliable and somebody who is capable of being there and supporting their partner and could sort of, you know, go it alone if they have to, but they feel like you're removing your energy from this connection and you're no longer available to be like the wife or the partner here in their world because of the rejection that you've experienced here, and that at one point you potentially wanted, you know, to create a family or to be this person's other half. And so I feel like they're seeing you as someone who's reflecting and leaning into your courage, that you are capable of manifesting what you want and that you are sort of learning from this experience, but you're working on releasing this connection or this person, and that you're transitioning to this new energy, that you're leaving behind any negative energy here, and that you were able to find an answer for yourself to grow from this connection, and that you're moving away from this person, but it's provided you a lot of healing. And so yeah, they see you as someone who can move forward, who can have what you want. They see you as someone who is very powerful, beautiful, and capable here. But the simple fact is that this person was incapable of stepping forward and showing courage in regards to taking action, to expressing their feelings, which led to you feeling very rejected by this person and having no choice but to release this toxic situation from your life. Okay, and that's what you're sort of transitioning out of and healing from. So now we're going to dive in just a little bit deeper here and see if we could see some more. Actually, you know what? I was going to just pull tarot again, but I do feel we're getting an extra layer here with the oracles. So we'll see if we can get a little bit more and see what comes out. All right. So Spirit, thank you so much for that message. Can we dive in just a little bit deeper here in regards to pile one's person and how they think pile one is feeling? How does pile one's person honestly think that pile one is feeling right here, right now? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile one in this connection, Spirit. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think they see you in a better light than you possibly see yourself, potentially. Okay, I do feel like they see you as someone here who's understanding your self-worth, your value, that you can attain what you want here, but that you were devoting yourself here to them or this connection, or willing to, but that you're no longer willing to sort of give to them in that practical way or make yourself sort of available. It's too many here, but I do feel this is telling me that there's more. So let's see. I do feel two more of these wanting to come out. Oh, gee, Spirit. Okay, that's probably why. It's funny. Quite a bit of the royalty oracle cards. Spirit, how is pile one's person thinking that pile one is feeling right here, right now? Okay. So some of you guys, yeah, might have been like investing in this person, however you invest, energetically, financially. Maybe it was one-sided in some way here, and that you've stopped, you know, that you're no longer sort of giving to this person in the same manner that you were at one point, and that you're really focused on your own sort of forward movement, your own expansion, separate from this connection. So we have the hawk here, 48, and the hawk is all about ascension, you know, seeing things from a higher perspective, bigger picture. The rat, annoyances, 28, or the number 10. 10's about completion, end of cycle, and transformation. And we have the anchor, number 1, so about security, stability. It's also feeling weighed down. And here we have the air balloon, which is very similar to this hawk, giving me elevated perception, seeing things from a higher sort of point of view. Number 3. Okay, 3 is all about growth and relationships. And we have support, 7 cups here, more snake energy. Snake is about wisdom and healing. We have a cloud and it's raining. Okay, clouds are about confusion. Rain could signify expressing one's emotions here. 7 cups could be confusion as well. And here we have gossip, neighbors, small talk, and grapevine. And here we have space. Okay. So the tarot, we have 7 pentacles. Under the 7 pentacles, we have 10 of cups in reverse. And we have the tower. And we have 6 swords. And we have ace of wands. And we have the knight of pentacles, both in reverse. We have ace of pentacles. Okay, so 2 aces on the table. Ace of pentacles is in the upright. We have 8 wands in reverse. And we have 7 swords in reverse. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm glad we pulled another layer here. So let me just sit with this one. Yeah, okay. So they understand that there was a potential here for you guys to, you know, be sort of emotionally happy together. Like they see this, that you had wanted a coming together, you know, with the 4 wands in reverse and this 10 cups in reverse. That didn't get realized, that it didn't, you know, didn't get the energy put towards it, and that this person didn't do what they were supposed to in order to realize this 10 cups, put the time, the dedication, and the effort here. And so I feel like it led to the Tower, which is things falling apart, literally. And this could have been just you suddenly just, you know, realizing you're better moving away from this connection. Or that there was I do feel there's a separation or a breakup here in some way here, okay? And that you're moving on from the energy in which this connection was sitting in, which was very stuck. And so they see you as someone who wants to move forward in order to manifest a new beginning, but something actually practical for yourself here. And here we see the archway again, which is all about the transition. So they feel like you're in the middle of a transition of healing, you know, that you experienced something painful here. And that the pain was you sitting in confusion here that this person has caused you. And I feel like you tried to, with this person for quite some time, or many attempts to try to get things to work, and have been repeatedly disappointed. So I do feel there's no contact, and I feel like, or they feel like you couldn't move forward. Like there's no way you could move forward with this person. Like there was lack of a communication here. There was a lack of movement. It got stunted, stuck, it fell apart. And that was sort of the only way out of this situation, that it wasn't on the up and up, that you see the bigger picture here, that there was something that wasn't right, something that wasn't clear, something that wasn't really honest in regards to them omitting feelings or not taking action. And this was you seeing this as a lack of effort, a lack of them putting forward energy, a lack of actually tangibly making something happen here. And so you had no choice but to see it for what it was. And when you saw it for what it was, they think you sort of then just decided, oh, I can now see this. I can now see this very clearly, so I might as well just move on from this person, you know? Like, it's almost as though what I'm getting here is that you were under some understanding for some time, or in the dark, or in the not in the know, and you kept sort of at it, and then all of a sudden it's like you could see clearly the bigger picture here, that your happiness and your manifestation is what's important, and that this person was a big part of why things were stuck. And so you suddenly just saw that you can be better and have more, and you made this decision, sort of more of a sudden realization, you know, and that you wanted stability, you wanted them to be reliable, you wanted something you could, you know, like solidify here in this connection. But I feel like over time, it was something that just grew and grew and grew. And this person felt that you were, yeah, like just had enough over many attempts. And I feel like this person feels like, I'm going to pull one here for the gossip. I don't know necessarily whether some of you guys might have been a third party, or if there was another energy getting in the way. There was something that was, I feel maybe not talked about, or like communicated directly to you. I don't know what this is about. Maybe you guys have a common friend, or heard through a grapevine something here. Is kind of what I'm like, suddenly, you know, you heard something about this person suddenly that made you realize more about this person, and the truth came out. Is kind of what I'm seeing here, like the truth came out. But up until then, there was like a buildup, like you were kind of annoyed, or you couldn't quite call them out on anything, but there was disharmony for some time, or just it wasn't aligned, specifically again because this person wasn't communicating. So I'm getting clarity on this gossip. One more. Okay, a whole bunch more. Thanks, Spirit. So 3 swords in reverse. Wow, okay. Strength, Leo energy, Page of Swords, 2 cups, and Knight of Cups. This is interesting. I'm clarifying this gossip card. So for those of you guys resonating, because I don't think this is going to resonate for all of you guys, but I do feel there's some, this is definitely going to solidify who this is. This person had a past connection okay, a past experience in which they were left feeling heartbroken, and that this person was working on or having to remove themselves from that connection or that energetic hold of pain that they've experienced. And so you could have been in this person's life while they were processing pain or trying to recuperate, recover from a broken heart here. And so over time, there's an understanding that they would develop some strength through this healing and develop courage. And so you were kind of there throughout this period of time, which was kind of more of an annoyance to you. Not that you found them annoying so much, but it was like a grieving period that nobody enjoys. So you've toughed it out throughout this process of healing, and you were their support, you know, and that's the understanding here was that when they overcome their heartache, when they get over whatever they need to get over, this other relationship or this pain that they've suffered, you know. And for some of you guys not resonating with a third party, it's like this person suffered pain or separation. And the understanding here, though, is that you understood, and maybe unspokenly, or there was an understanding amongst you guys, is what I'm getting here, that once they healed from this heartache, once they were able to process this, once you were there long enough to kind of support them and nurse them out of this, or they nurse themselves and you're kind of there beside them, that there's an understanding you guys would come together. And then they would be able to express, you know, express their feelings, show up for you, and like actually be in a balanced union with you, to show up, to show you love, to express how they feel. That there's an understanding here that this is what they would do once they become very clear about how to move forward and not be held back because of this heartache and this heartbreak. Yeah, that you were sort of fueling this person's healing. You were fueling this person's energy here, going from confusion and not being able to express emotions and needing to recover from a broken heart and be there consistently sort of over a period of time, and that they were growing stronger, but that they had a painful experience. And so you knew this either telepathically, energetically, or maybe there was an unspoken sort of understanding about this, or you literally heard from someone else this, however it turns out. And so throughout this process, it's just built and built and built over time here, that it was supposed to sort of morph into something else in it. And you just all of a sudden had an epiphany, a sudden sort of realization here that this person wasn't incapable of having any movement here, or that things weren't progressing, and this person wouldn't be able to, you know, come clean or heal their heart, or, you know, actually have any expansion, movement, and growth here in this connection. And so they feel like you needed to pull away, and you're making space between you and this person, you know, but this person has definitely created space between you guys for a long period of time here, that they needed space in order to heal. And this is why they had you kind of at an arm's distance. And you understood this somehow, you know. But it's like suddenly, I don't know, it's like this person suddenly thinks in the middle of the night you got this higher understanding, or at least maybe what I'm seeing here is a couple of things coming through. Wow, lots of messages. Is that some of you guys got really weighed down by, because I do see it was a process here, like many sort of attempts here. You're around this person and they're still not healed, or whatever. They're still not able to show up, and you just had enough, and it was really weighing you down, you know, and you wanted commitment, you wanted something solid. It never came. And so eventually you just kind of saw the light, or you eventually just saw a greater purpose in yourself and your value in yourself, and you just rised above the situation because you no longer wanted to just sacrifice yourself or martyr yourself to a situation that was more annoying than helping you. It wasn't allowing you growth. It was weighing you down. It wasn't allowing you to expand, and that you deserve more as a Queen of Wands, that you're, you know, you're capable of having someone that it has more to offer to you, that you don't need to dedicate yourself as a Queen of Pentacles to them, because you're deserving of someone who can, you know, really appreciate you. And yeah, it's almost like this person sees that you have to be a Queen of Pentacles to someone who is deserving of reflecting it back to you, and that you don't want to be this Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, because of the fact that they weren't capable of deserving that energy in you. Specifically because they see you as a Queen of Wands, who the Queen of Wands is really more of a, doesn't really put up with bullshit, you know, doesn't really have as much compassion as the Queen of Pentacles would. And so they're like, well, of course, someone like this Queen of Wands, who's beautiful and can have whatever they want, isn't going to just sit around here and being compassionate and martyr themselves and sacrifice themselves because they're a Queen of Wands type person who deserve to have the best, and, you know, and are high value, and they see this in themselves now, and they're not just going to be Queen of Pentacles here, giving to me, making me feel secure, or trying to nurse me back to health. And now I do want to just dive into this tower a bit, because something here is still feeling a little bit like I'm missing, but maybe I'm right on the money here for some of you guys. Let me see, why is this tower here, Spirit? What's this tower signifying here in this connection? It's definitely a sudden sort of realization, but I don't know why they think it's sudden, or what exactly happened here that, you know, all after maybe all these attempts, one straw too many, broke the camel's back, and you're like, I'm out, peace out here. Let's see, why is this tower here? Four of Wands. Yeah, it was like you wanted stability. You wanted commitment. You wanted union. You wanted to come together. You wanted balance. You wanted some sort of foundation here, planning, stability. And this is also giving me Emperor, because Emperor is the fourth major arcana, which is taking action, being empowered. So I'm getting a whole bunch of messages again. I'm getting that you feel empowered. You know your self-worth. You're going to take action because this person did not. And that this person was supposed to take action, was supposed to come together, was supposed to give you some clarity in regards to planning and building security and structure. And they never did. And you came to this sudden realization that it ain't coming together, that you see that they weren't capable of being emperor, and that you had to be your own sort of emperor so that you can find this Four of Wands for yourself, because it wasn't going to be here, you know, because this person just created space over time between you and them by not sort of, again, putting in the due diligence here and keeping you at an arm's distance while they nurse themselves here, and you help support them somehow with your beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, giving and giving and giving, and building their energy, giving of emotions, and trying to nurse this person back to health. And that's what I see. So this is what they think, okay, overall. So I hope this resonated for you guys. Let me know in the comments. And if you want to go check out another pile because you're pulled, then I will see you there. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, beautiful pile number 2, my disorderly group. You guys picked the Disorder, Tarot of Innocence. So there's quite a bit of nudity in this deck, so I'll get my stones ready. But because I'm not doing an energy check, I sure hope that you can use your own intuition here, okay? So this might be for those of you guys who are more in tune with your intuition, but you will see, feel, or hear to determine whether this messaging is right for you. I'll do my best to point out any sort of specifics that come through here to give you an idea of what this connection is. But really, I'm jumping into how your person, the person on your mind, is thinking you honestly feel about them right here, right now, okay? It's coming from their perception, so it may or may not be accurate as to how you're feeling, but it's how they think you're feeling. And as usual, sometimes the energy comes reversed, and this is going to be, you know, how you think they feel, okay? But if that's the case, then you can certainly listen, because sometimes Spirit wants you to gain a deeper understanding of your own sort of perception. But if you don't want to, then go check out another pile. Your person is most likely in another pile if you're drawn to this video, okay? But don't force anything to fit. So, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Beautiful pile number 2, the person on their mind. And how does this person think pile 2 is feeling about them and this connection specifically? Right here, right now, spirits, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed, so grateful to be here. now is pile two's person thinking that pile two is feeling about them right here, right now, Spirit. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile two and this connection. We'll pull some oracles as well. Spirit, clear and concise message for pile two. Thank you. All right. And one more. Okay, let's see what do we have. We have Four of Pentacles. Okay, I guess we're okay here. Four of Pentacles. Don't read bottom of the deck reverse. Under the Four Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have two Pentacles. We have two Cups. We have five Cups. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, oracles, we have growth. We have obstacles, blocks, pathways, and delays. And we also have true gem. And we have cherries, number 10. And we have spirits. I'm also feeling Aquarius energy. I'm feeling Pisces energy coming through. Okay. Just give me a minute here to reflect here. Okay, I think we'll definitely need another layer here. Knight of Cups. Okay. So, how they think you feel. Well, I feel like they think that you're not really clear which direction this connection is going. You know, that the obstacle is in the way of you and this person coming together. Like there's something in the way. But they feel as though you're really sort of stuck to this person, you know? That you're stuck to this person and that you have a choice whether you want to make a different decision, but that you're choosing to sort of stay true to this path despite the obstacles. That there's something you guys share here that is very sweet here, and that is mutual when it comes to feelings, but that they do see your sadness here. But the sadness is in regards to you guys not being able to, for whatever reason, show up for each other in sort of a practical way here. Like knowing there's emotions, but knowing there's, I don't know, like nothing you can do about it at this point. You know, and maybe you guys share how you feel. And because the feelings are mutual, and that's where you guys see eye to eye, that you guys both have an understanding of how you feel, but everything else is unclear to you. And that there's something in the practical world here that can't happen. So that's the obstacle, is you can't come together and formalize something here or take things to the next level. So there's just feelings that are happening here, and that they understand you want growth, you know, that you potentially want to have things move forward here, but that you don't see how this could happen, but that there's a trust that things will potentially turn for the better, that this connection is something that you value, that you see beauty in here, despite not seeing clearly how this is going to happen. And so they see you as someone here who understands the emotional part, but is saddened by the more practical part here of this person not being able to pursue this connection. For whatever reason, they can't pursue it. And so you're hanging on to some sort of hope that things would get better, but it's more than hope. It's like you understand that this connection will eventually turn, or in some divine timing will intervene here at some point. But right now it's unclear. The future is unclear. You're not certain. You're not provided any sort of information here to see clearly about how this will happen. And so this brings you great sadness here. But I feel like there's something here that both of you guys see, according to this person, that's very much reflected in each of you guys, that you guys mirror back to each other, that there's something very sweet and special and emotionally sort of balanced between the two of you guys. And that spirit will guide you guys, that fate will guide you guys, that you guys are being sort of guided by spirit to come together here, that there's an intuitive knowing that there's something very magical here in regards to this connection that doesn't happen every day, and that maybe you've been feeling sort of up and down, you know, about what you're supposed to be doing because of the turbulency here, because of the obstacle, and kind of going back and forth, but that you are sort of hanging on to this connection, you know, that you're going to hang on to this connection. You haven't let go of this connection, and that's because of this love you guys share together. So I don't know if this love is just an expression of them physically sort of communicating this to you and however they express it, or if there's an intuitive knowing both of you guys have, that you guys feel this way but haven't been able to do anything really to express this or show it, but you just understand it. Both are coming through here. Okay, so some of you guys could be physically sort of just emotionally having this emotional relationship, connection, situationship with this person, and that's all it could be for now. And for others of you guys, you might not be, you know, in contact here. It's all happening sort of on an energetic level, but there's an understanding that this would develop over time, or that you'd get clarity over time. And so this is what's causing sort of the discomfort or the discord within you and this connection. So now let's take a deeper look here, okay, because I feel there's more here that's not showing. So I'm just going to put these oracles back so we can get more deeper perspective here using the oracles. Oops, which one's falling out here? We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like there's passion here. There's a desire to have a new beginning and act on how, you know, we instinctually feel, but I feel like that's what's sort of not happening. It's not happening. Okay, so let's see. We'll pull some more. Spirit, can we get a deeper dive into pile number 2 in regards to how the person on their mind thinks pile 2 is honestly feeling about them and this connection right here, right now? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2 and this connection. How does their person on their mind, think that pile 2 is feeling? Okay, so we have 5 swords. Under that we have the star, Aquarius energy, and that is in reverse. Okay. Clear and concise message, Spirit. How does pile number 2's person think? Ooh, I will take the one that revealed itself to me. That one. And one of these. Okie dokie. So we have success and we have mystery. Still feeling same energy from this. It's like there's a potential here that you know of or understand that could come, you know, that you see this utopian successful future or something it could be, but right now it's like how it gets there and trusting the divine, not sure how it will get there. There's a lot of like question marks around how it could come together, but that both of you guys have some sort of understanding amongst each other. Like both of you guys carry that same sort of understanding or have that within you, knowing of a future or knowing of the potential or this happiness that is sitting somewhere here in the future. So 22 with the lion. Okay, and Lion's all about courage. That's card number 8 in the tarot, Major Arcana, which is all about strength, courage, and 22 is a master number. This is about diplomacy, healthy, energetic boundaries. But what I'm picking up with 22 is the divinely guided relationship, because we saw the Wheel of Fortune and then we saw Spirit with the finger pointing. I feel like they feel, you feel like this is a divinely guided relationship, like the divine is guiding this relationship. Okay. Leo energy is coming through. Ice King, boss, entrepreneur, and detached. More lion energy. Strong lion energy, Leo. And we have grieve. Aquarius energy coming through. Okay. So we have the Hanged Man in reverse, Pisces energy. And we have 3 Pentacles. And we have Judgment. And Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And we have the 6 of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. Interesting energy. So, the situation is a 5 swords right now, because you guys cannot be together. So there is conflict here. This is the obstacle here. Okay, the 5 swords situation here is one that's, you know, could certainly get in the way of you seeing a future here, like hope for the future of you guys. But again, this 10 cups keeps popping through. It's like there's an unspoken understanding that despite, you know, feeling sort of like you're not seeing it, you can't get a clear understanding of the future, where it's going, or have this certainty or understanding, because everything is 5 swords. It's like there's still a hanging on to this divinely guided, energetic knowing, inner knowing, that there's a 10 cups here that both of you guys carry. Okay, and so that this person is incapable right now, for whatever reason, to act and to lean into taking action here. And so they're kind of removed with this Ice King, and so this causes you pain. So you're sad about this person's inability to come together with you, you know, but that you are available somehow as this Queen of Pentacles, that you are sort of on mark, like ready to go, is kind of what I hear whenever this person is sort of ready. But right now they're in some sort of inability to commit to working with you in a practical way to come together to make something happen in this connection at this moment. Okay, and for whatever reason that is, it's like there's almost a feeling here of them having a valid excuse why they cannot. And so until they can actually commit and be finished with whatever they're doing, so I don't know if this person's on a mission or another connection or incarcerated, I don't know, you know. It almost feels like they feel they cannot be here right now for you or with you, and that you know this. Okay, and that there is something here that they're involved with, and this is a person, place, or thing of the past that holds us sort of stuck, you know, that is from childhood that we're kind of needing to navigate through. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this could certainly be this is like someone wearing a mask, you know, someone here who could even represent the other woman with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So it could be, you know, another energy here that this person has around them at this time that's getting in the way, that they're needing to sort of resolve. And when I say they're stuck on it, it's like not necessarily like emotionally involved, like in an intimate sexual way, but having to emotionally resolve things of the past that need to be resolved here, with potentially I'm getting like a divine feminine energy here with this Queen of Wands. But it's someone who I don't feel that your person is, I don't know, like intimately attracted to, but more so needing to resolve some emotional matters here. And potentially this is the obstacle here. but that you're like, I don't know, in the wings or something, or that you have a greater knowing of what's going on here, some sort of insight. So this causes 5 swords, but I have lots of questions here. Temperance, and Sagittarius energy, finding balance and healing, and the star in reverse is all about healing too. Yeah, like I feel like this person has some mission. Star again is about destiny. It's like they have to follow through with it, something that they're destined to accomplish here before destiny can sort of guide you and bring you guys together. That's still unresolved. But yeah, let's see why. I don't know where to even start. Why is this Hangman in reverse here, spirits? Okay, why is this Hangman here in reverse? Six of Swords. Yes, it's exactly what I was kind of getting. Like, Hangman in the upright is appeared in limbo, you know, we're enlightened, we're gaining more information, we're seeing things differently, and it's kind of a pause before we sort of take action. And sometimes the Hangman and reverse is like committing ourselves, you know, maybe foolishly, or not being able to get out of a state just yet because we don't have the insight we need. So we are sort of stuck. It's sort of an obstacle here, and until they move away, they are going to be in the 5 swords. So they have to come out of the 5 swords into 6 swords in order to make themselves available so they can work with you. But right now they're incapable of this. But at one point they will be 6 swords, slowly but surely moving towards you. Okay, but right now there's some sort of childhood thing here they're having to resolve, or maybe for some of them it's a soulmate partnership. This is my soulmates card, you know, with someone who's in their life right now that's needing to sort of get resolved or fall away, that's causing 5 swords in this person's world. So they're incapable of showing up in a practical way. And so there's this, like, I don't know, I just keep getting like this courage, you know, that they have to face this first and deal with that first and then be available. So I want to see, why is this Ice King here? Yeah, like this person has to be detached from you. And that's the only thing they can do in this connection right now. And so this causes grief because it impacts the future here of how you can see and get clarity about what's supposed to unfold. But there's a hope and a knowing that there's something more that you guys are both guided to do. Wow, this is quite the energy, how they see this. Maybe they're a little delusional if you aren't of this mindset. But like, you're just this like open sort of person who's kind, compassionate, and willing to just be ready at a drop of a hat when this person is ready to show up, when this whole other thing is resolved, this obstacle. Why is this Ice King here? I'm getting Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy very strong from this. Yeah, it's like this person can't move forward, and this is detached, okay? Like, they can't move forward with you. They can't have any sort of movement, growth, expansion with you here. Things are stuck here, so it's causing you grief. They have to remain detached, have to, because of this thing. So let's see, what is the 6 cups in reverse? Person, place, thing of the past has them stuck. And I mean, we saw the 4 pentacles, which is in your first round there, which I was seeing them as you hanging on to this connection, which I still feel they feel. But also 4 pentacles is potentially them being stuck to something they can't break away from. The Lovers. Yeah, it's like the Lovers is sometimes about choosing between 2 lovers, you know, or choosing between 2 things. Like, you have to choose this or this relationship, and that they have no choice right now. That there is no choice for them to choose this relationship right now, is how they're thinking you see them, okay? They can't choose this relationship right now. That this choice is off the table because of this other thing that they have to do. This other thing is their choice right now. And it's a reverse Queen of Wands. So what is this reverse Queen of Wands then? What is this reverse Queen of Wands here for? 8 Swords. So whatever this Queen of Wands is in their life, because again, general reading, this could represent many different things. Like I said, it certainly for me feels like another person, okay? That's not necessarily romantic, but some person, some emotional tie that needs to be resolved. But I feel like your person here has an understanding here of how you're feeling, and what they think is that this thing is what's keeping them sort of stuck to what they need to resolve and away from you. But I feel like the fact that it's represented by this Eight of Swords, that this person is imposing this sort of thing upon themselves, that they're stuck in some sort of prison here of belief, you know, and that this is why they need to sort of remain where they are right now to resolve something here. But it's an obstacle and it's a limitation, and it's not really seeing all that clearly. I'll pull one more here. What's with this Queen of Wands, please? Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel this one. Okay. And two more. Okay. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two Wands. So another choice showing up here. Oh gosh. Okay, another choice showing up here with the Two Wands. Yeah, this person feels as though you are like an open sort of well of giving to this person, you know, support and compassion and being there for this person, even if this person is incapable of putting in whatever they need to here in this connection, until they're able to choose, you know, because they will at one point be able to choose this connection. But right now they're limited, they're restricted, and they can't. But I do feel Spirit is showing that this is a belief that they have, that I don't feel that they feel that you think that they're just, you know, making something up. Like you actually feel that this person is stuck, you know. But I don't think that you feel this way. Like I feel like you feel that they are Eight of Swords, that any limitation is their own limitation, that they can get out of a Six of Cups in reverse here. They do have a choice to follow this connection, but they're not doing this right now. And they feel like, you know, that you trust that they need to resolve this thing here. And so they're giving to this situation out of an obligation. And so therefore it takes away from their ability to choose and put effort in this connection. And that you're still sort of loving to them and compassionate about this set of circumstances, that you don't pass judgment on them and their inability to make movement here, and that they have to be detached, and it's just causing you sadness. But you'll put up with this sort of grief and sadness of not seeing your own sort of future potential here, that you have strength and courage to muck around the situation until they resolve whatever they need to, so then they can move forward. But right now you're sitting with them in this Five Swords situation, but that there's a greater understanding on a bigger picture here that both of you guys have. The divine guidance is coming through. You just don't see how it's happening right in front of you, but there's an understanding that it is happening, and that's what you're leaning into. Pile 2, my head hurts. This is your reading. I don't know, like that's what they're seeing here, and that's what I'm seeing here, and that's what your person is thinking. All right, so let me know in the comments if any of this sort of resonated. I'd like to know who this resonated for, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.